I'm nervous. The new iPad. Hey, it's me, Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. I am live from my kitchen. Okay, this is big and exciting news. I am on a brand new iPad. Yesterday we had some technical issues. My phone kept cutting out and I was like, I'm really gonna try the new iPad to see if it works. Guys, does it work? Wait, I thought I would, does it look good?
Yeah.
Do I look different? Do I look, because to me, I'm seeing my head like 10 times the size that I usually see it, and it's frightening. But hopefully I could read your comments better. Can I? Yes, a little bit. So Lauren's in the house, Dawn's in the house, Gina's in the house. Hooray! All right, guys. First of all, you know you can always win prizes. I'm gonna show you what you can win. One of the things I want you to do is identify this gentleman, this man-child, in a green skirt dress on my hat. Do you know who he is? Does he look familiar? Let me know. That'll be one way you can win tonight, is by identifying this dude on my hat. Guys, it's my mom's birthday. Today is my mom's birthday. Lauren's Nana's birthday. So everybody should wish Floosh, AKA Hungry Mom, a happy birthday because she is home, staying safe, where hopefully you are as well, and it's her birthday. So happy birthday to my mom, and I hope she's out there watching. So tonight, I'm very excited because this recipe that I'm gonna make, I hope I intrigued you with the title. The recipe that I'm gonna make could be a breakfast, a lunch, a dinner, or a snack. What do you think of that, Lauren?
Sounds great.
Say it with enthusiasm. It's a breakfast, lunch, or dinner snack. I have my air fryer, I have my microwave. It is healthy. And the reason why I am dressed like this, what do I look like? Spinach! Do I look like spinach? Because it is a cheesy spinach wrap that I am going to be making. Cheesy spinach wrap, and tonight, because I'm making a spinach recipe, my artwork is, can you identify where this came from? It says, I am strong to the finish because I eats me spinach. Who said that? Someone very famous said that, and I have some trivia questions about the famous man who said this. He actually sang it. I'm not gonna sing for you, but who said this? But look how pretty that looks on the big screen. Woo, your screen probably isn't bigger, but mine is. Anyway, this is something you will win. I'm gonna sign the back of it. I haven't done that yet. But I'm gonna sign it for you and you're gonna win that. Or you're also gonna win measuring spoons, Hungry Girl measuring spoons. The way you win is you comment, you click like, you comment a lot. The more you comment, the more likely you will be to win a prize at random, because Gina's out there, she's gonna pick winners at random. You have to answer questions, you can answer them right, you can answer them wrong, do whatever you want, but talk back to me, talk to us, and you could win. So there we go. So tonight, as I mentioned, we are going to be making cheesy spinach wraps in an air fryer. If you don't have an air fryer, you could use your oven, turn your oven up to 375 and just throw it in there, and I'll give you all the instructions later. But this is such a simple and delicious recipe. Like, it is something that once you learn about it, once you try it, you're probably gonna make it all the time for either breakfast, lunch, dinner, or snack. And we're gonna start with the spinach. Do I look like the spinach? I think I do. This is, who is on my hat? Do you know? Did anybody identify who this is?
A couple of people. Someone said Baby Hulk, though.
Baby Hulk? Who are you? It's not, all right, this is Little Sprout. It's Green Giant's friend. I really don't know the nature of their relationship exactly. I don't think they're related. I don't think it's like nephew, uncle. I just know they're pals. This is Little Sprout. Sometimes he's called Little Green Sprout. I love him. I'm obsessed with him. I have like everything with Little Sprout. Anyway, so in this bowl, this is cooked spinach. This spinach was fresh, but it's about 2/3 of a cup now. To get to 2/3 of a cup of spinach, you need 3.5 cups of spinach. You need a ton of spinach. So I took 3.5 cups of fresh spinach, turned it into this 2/3 of a cup of spinach by putting it in the microwave for like 2 minutes and then draining the heck out of it and blotting it dry for like an hour and a half. That's an exaggeration, but I really wanted to get it dry because spinach gets very watery. And I have a trivia question that asks about that in a little while. So I'm gonna ask you how much you know about how watery spinach is. But for now, I took 3.5 ginormous cups of spinach, threw it in the microwave for about 2 minutes, turned it into this, I chopped it up, and that's what you're gonna do to make this. Now, next thing you wanna make sure it's really blotted dry. Next up, we're gonna add a little bit of garlic powder for flavor. So we wanna do 1/4 of a teaspoon. of garlic, which makes everything taste better. And that's a lot. If you don't want that much, you could do a little less, but to me, I love it. And then of course, another magical ingredient. This is a wedge of Laughing Cow cheese. Click hearts if you love Laughing Cow cheese. Heart it up, because this stuff is magic and it's amazing. If you don't have Laughing Cow at home, you could use a tablespoon of whipped cream cheese or light cream cheese, whatever sort of soft cheese you have. Will do the trick. I'm gonna take my wedge, I'm gonna throw it on top of my spinach. Now we're gonna put this in the microwave and melt it for about a minute. You're gonna put it in for a minute. When it gets all hot, you're gonna give it a stir. The idea is to try to melt the cheese. Eventually, we're gonna be using these. This is La Tortilla Factory. These are low-carb wraps. I talk about these all the time because I love them. They have 70 calories and they're a nice size. So you wanna look for any tortilla that is about 70, maybe to 100 calories, but is a nice enough, big enough size that you could use to wrap things. And that is the one that I had at my store, so this is the one that I'm using, and I love it. And I'm just waiting patiently with this, and I'm gonna mix it up. And another ingredient we're using tonight, sun-dried tomatoes. I like to get the sun-dried tomatoes in a bag because they're not in any oil or anything, but I have to say during this whole quarantine, it's been hard to find those. So I found them in a jar. These are packed in oil. So what I did was I rinsed them really well, just to get all the oil out of them. But they still have the same great flavor. What's going on out there, peoples?
My dad said Nana just now tuned in.
What? Nana, ugh. So guess what? My mom just tuned in, so everybody has to wish her a happy birthday again.
Happy birthday!
Again! It's my mom's birthday, and they're always, I guess they're not always late. We're lucky they're here at all, because my mom really doesn't tune in for some reason, but hi, Mommy! Anyway, I'm not pathetic or anything. This is my cheesy spinach mixture. So this is 2/3 of a cup. Once it's cooked down, like if you buy like the Green Giant frozen chopped spinach, you won't need 3.5 cups. It's gonna just be the right amount. So it's 2/3 of a cup of spinach mixed with a wedge of Laughing Cow, which ends up mixing nicely once it's nuked. This smells so good. I wish you could smell it.
I can smell it.
Can you smell it from here? Ooh, I guess even the vegan is getting excited by the smell of cheesiness. All right, so this is garlicky, cheesy spinach mixture. Beauteous, gorgeous, and we're gonna set that aside for a minute while we chop the sun-dried tomatoes. So here are my sun-dried tomatoes. I described to you the dilemma with the sun-dried tomatoes, but so if you can't find the bagged ones, it's not a big deal. Just get the ones that are in oil and then rinse them really well. And for this recipe, you need like 3 or 4 pieces, about 2 tablespoons. So you just want to chop that, because a little goes a long way. And if you chop these guys, they're gonna spread the flavor throughout your wrap. That's the goal, to get as much flavor bang for your buck, right? Yes. Do you recognize Little Sprout now? Do you know who this dude is? Come on. Where's my string cheese? What happened to my string cheese? Sheesh. Hold on, I'll be back. I pulled the string cheese. I think one of the dogs took it. I seriously had another string cheese here. So for this recipe, you're gonna use 2 kinds of cheese. That's what makes it the cheesy wrap. One kind of cheese is the Laughing Cow cheese. The other kind is the string cheese. I love string cheese. I get light string cheese, try to find it with like 60 calories or so. I think this one's actually made by WW, not sure. So I've got my 70 calorie wrap. I am now going to mix my sun-dried tomatoes in with the cheesy spinach. So we wanna distribute it nicely. So I don't know if you can see in this bowl, can you? Do you guys like the new iPad? Do I look different?
It looks good.
Does it look the same or does it look different? Because to me, my head is like twice the size that it normally is.
I think you look the same.
Okay. If you think I look the same, then I look the same. What's going on? Are they still watching over there? Is Nana still in the audience?
I don't know.
We don't know. My brother's in the audience. My mom is out there in the audience. All right, guys. Do you get the Hungry Girl Daily emails? Here's my next question. If you get them, you could say, yes, I get them. If you don't get them, you could say, no, but I'm going to sign up, because the more you comment, the more likely you are to possibly win a prize. But if you do get the emails, do you know what today's daily email was about? That is one of the questions that will enable you to be eligible to win a prize. You know what today's Hungry Girl Daily email was about? Think about it. Don't go back to your inbox right now. Stay here with me, but answer if you know. Lauren, do you know?
No.
She's like, no. Have you ever read a Hungry Girl Daily email?
Yes.
She's read one or two. Okay, now we're gonna put our wrap together like talented humans, like the talented people that we are. And here's what we do. We're gonna put our cheesy spinach mixture. Hold on, I should be cheating the camera here. I should know this. I had a television show on Food Network. It's called Cheating the Camera. So you just like face the camera so you can see what's happening. All right, there it is. My cheesy mixture is in the center of my wrap. You want to place it perfectly because the idea is we're going to make this look like a burrito situation and fold it up and make it gorgeous. What are you doing? Any news out there? Hi. Is anyone saying anything? I see a lot of words. No?
Yeah.
Hey guys, love you. We are gonna rip up the string cheese. This is like such a fun thing to do. You could chop it up. Here are the things you can do with string cheese. You could chop it, you could pull it, you could, if you really wanna go overboard, you could put it in like a magic bullet, you could shred it that way, you could put it in a blender. There's really no need to do that. You should just like, I like to just pull it into like fat strings and lay it over the cheesy spinach, sun-dried tomato situation mixture. Okay.
People are saying banana oatmeal cookies.
Banana oatmeal. Oh, today's email was the 2-ingredient cookies. Good job. Very good. All right, while this wrap is cooking, I'm going to ask you trivia questions, so you will have plenty of chances to win. In fact, I kind of feel like I should give away more than 2 prizes tonight. All right, so the string cheese, look at this, baby. That looks pretty good. Can you see what's happening here? This is my wrap. It's got, I'll tell you what was in the mixture in case you forgot. It was 2/3 of a cup of cooked spinach mixed with a 1/4 teaspoon of garlic powder. Then I melted a wedge of Laughing Cow. I mixed it up. I chopped a few little sun-dried tomatoes, put it in the mixture, put it in the middle of the wrap, and then pulled a piece of string cheese. And now we have this in front of us. We're gonna fold it. I'm gonna fold this. So how you fold it is you fold the little sides in and then you roll it like a little burrito. And it's beautiful. And this, by the way, when I'm done, is gonna have about 220 calories, which is why it's great for like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, whatever. Now you're gonna put it in your air fryer. You could give it a little spritz of nonstick spray, not necessary. I find that sometimes it works. Sometimes it works better on things like wontons or dumplings. I don't really need it for my wraps. I'm gonna throw it in to the air fryer at 375 degrees for 5 minutes. And we're gonna start this baby. Go. There it is. 5 minutes. We don't need Lauren to time today because my air fryer has a reliable clock. So before I jump into the questions, any questions from the audience? Anything going on? Nothing exciting?
No
All right.
questions right
So
now.
wait, last night I asked you guys something and then I didn't give you the answer and I felt terrible. I was talking about the Drake's Cakes version of those oatmeal cookies, and for a limited time they were called Dozy Oats. I can't find any references to it online, but I swear to you when I was a child they were called Dozy Oats. So there it is. And I'm sorry that I did not give you that answer yesterday. That was very bad of me. Yes?
A few people asked if they can add cooked egg whites.
Can they add cooked egg whites to this? Sure. If you add cooked egg whites to this, it will be similar to the Starbucks wrap. However, I mean, you absolutely could add cooked egg whites, but I would take down the spinach a little bit. I would maybe take yes. The short answer is yes, but the long answer is we have a recipe online that is our swap version of the Starbucks spinach sun-dried tomato feta wrap. So that wrap is amazing, and that has feta, sun-dried tomatoes, egg whites, and spinach. But you could add egg whites to this, sure, absolutely. Okay, spinach, do you know what country spinach originated in? Where did spinach come from? There's a country that they have credited with being the birthplace of spinach. We don't know if it's true or not, but I have read this online and we think it might be the case. Do you know what that country is? You have several minutes to answer this question. Another question that I have for you, this is a good one. Spinach There's a lot of water in spinach, and you will see that when you throw it in the microwave and you make it. It's like water, 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 water. How much water? What percentage of spinach is actually water? Do you know? Is anyone answering the questions about the country?
Mary says Italy.
My sister said Italy. She is wrong. Good guess. That Italy is in fact a country. So thank you for at least not saying like a state or a city. So yes, it's not.
Wait, what if you don't have an air fryer?
If you don't have an air fryer, you can throw it in the oven at 375 for about 10 minutes, 10 to 12. When it gets brown, take it out. All right, the country it came from is Persia. 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 Did you know? Maybe you didn't. All right, raw spinach is what percent? Betsy, I see a good answer. Gina thought it was Italy too. Not our Gina, different Gina. Okay, spinach is 91% water. That's a lot. That is a lot of water. 91%. All right, now we're moving on because the most famous, the person who has done the most for spinach, believe it or not, is not me. There is someone that made spinach way more popular than me, and that was Popeye. Popeye was a cartoon character from a billion years ago. He was a sailor man. He ate spinach and got very strong, which is why he would sing, "I'm strong to the finish because I eats me spinach." Popeye was kind of like a single guy. He had a girlfriend that he loved very much, and one day they left a baby on his doorstep in a box. Do you remember his baby's name? Popeye had a son, was not his, his real offspring, but he kind of adopted him. Do you remember who the son was? You should know this because the baby lived in a blanket and crawled around and said gloop, glop, or whatever. It didn't really say many things. It really, and then I think he learned to talk eventually. Whoa! Oh my God, it popped open. It flipped over and popped open.
How did it do that?
I don't know, but it's still beautiful. Hold on. Hang on, I have to take this out. This is crazy. You're seeing this live, people. Does anybody answering the question? It's still pretty, but it flipped over and popped open for a second.
Yes,
But
so
what?
some people are getting it right already.
All right. Oh, this is good. I would even make it a little more brown, but I think it's good. It's hot. It's cheesy. Oh, it's so pretty. What's the baby's name?
Sweet pea.
Yes, it's Sweet Pea. And he was found in a box, and he lives in a little, a sack. Why is Sweet Pea in a sack? I don't know. Before I cut this, I have one more exciting Popeye question for you. Actually, true or false, the voices of Popeye and Olive Oil eventually got married. Were they married, or were they just cartoon boyfriend and girlfriend? Tell me what you think. What do you think, Lauren?
I hope so.
I hope so. My knife is not doing a good job cutting this. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at my cheesy spinach wrap. Hold on. The answer is they were, in fact, married. Popeye and Olive Oil were actually an item. They were madly in love. His name was Jack Mercer, and she was Margie Hines. She was Olive Oil. He was Popeye. They got married. That is a match made in heaven. Just like the match made in heaven of two kinds of cheese, spinach, sun-dried tomatoes in this lovely low-carb wrap. So all this for just about 220 calories. What do you think of that? Beautiful, right? I'm gonna eat this tomorrow for breakfast. Well, either breakfast, lunch, dinner, or a snack. I don't know, because guess what? It's good for all of those things. All right, guys, what do you think? You like this recipe? If you like this recipe, let me know, because I'm working on another air fryer wrap recipe that I think you're gonna flip over. It has a Hawaiian theme. It's a little pineapple chicken situation, so I think you're gonna like that. And I'm also thinking about doing a new coffee recipe. So if you have any ideas for the types of coffee drinks that you'd like to see, I love to do coffee drinks over the weekend, and I'm gonna try to do something special for you this weekend. But if you have ideas, please let me know or send an email into the website. You could send it to suggest@hungry-girl.com. And when you're there, make sure you sign up for the daily emails. Do I owe any answers to questions? Have I forgotten? Look at my cheesy
Where can I find all the
spinach.
recipes?
Good question. You can find all the recipes that I make in my house, here in my kitchen, live. Are you ready? Write this down. It's hungry-girl.com/live. hungry-girl.com/live. They are all there for your viewing pleasure. I hope you like this recipe. I hope you are having a lovely evening. Please, I hope you wish my mom a happy birthday, and if she's still there or if she has fallen asleep, I don't know. But I truly love you guys so much. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for being here, and I will be back very soon with another recipe. I sincerely promise. I am Lisa Lillian, also known as Hungry Girl. Till next time, chew the right thing.